Mr. Beast has been hailed as a YouTube genius, but there is a dark secret to his success. He is losing $83 million a year. He's widely known as doing the biggest and most impressive challenges on YouTube, often giving away hundreds of thousands of dollars in every single video.
And if he stays in this circle for 100 days, I'll give him $500,000.
This is $1 million, and whichever one of them I find last keeps it.
Yeah! But to keep his channel running, he needs money. A lot of money. It's not just giving away money that's expensive. Even creating the videos can cost millions of dollars. Building chocolate factories, private islands.
So when we give away islands, we buy the shitty ones, and then we import a bunch of sand, we import a couple hundred trees, and then we build, we basically build a little house, build sheds on it, and then it's like $800K, and you put like $2 million in, and then you got like a really nice looking island.
But how does he manage to keep his channel alive? And why is he losing $83 million a year? Jimmy has used a very clever strategy for running his channel. When most YouTubers start out, they will try to do absolutely everything themselves. But Jimmy realized something early on. A Mr. Beast video wouldn't be a Mr. Beast video if Jimmy wasn't in it. If he creates more videos, his channel can grow even faster. More videos create more views, which means more money from ads and sponsorships. But that creates a problem. He might seem like a wizard, but Jimmy is still only human, and he only has so many hours in the day to work on videos. If he's spending time doing other tasks, editing video, building sets, it would be less time that he can spend filming the actual videos. So Jimmy built a team around him. Behind the closed doors is a team of over 200 world-class people. This frees up his time to do the highest impact tasks possible. In the business world, it's called leveraging labor, by having other people work for you. If you ran a bakery and wanted to make more cookies, you could do two things. Either spend more time baking cookies yourself, or you could hire a team to bake those cookies for you. And that's what Jimmy did. Of course, hiring 200 people won't be cheap, although it's not the reason why he's losing $83 million a year. Even with that team, how does he manage to stay ahead of other YouTube channels? Surely other YouTubers can hire people too. Jimmy is doing something very clever, and it's the same reason why his videos get bigger and bigger.
Like on the gaming channel, we probably are spending like, I don't know, depends, like a couple $100,000 a month. Reacts a couple $100,000 a month. The main channel now, probably like 3 or 4 million a month.
No other creator can afford to spend millions of dollars on every single video. Instead of trying to take every dollar out of the channel to line his own pockets, Jimmy puts every dollar he makes back into his channel. Jimmy isn't competing on videos, he's competing on economics. Each time he makes a video, he will earn more money, and that allows him to reinvest it back into his business, making his videos get gradually bigger and bigger and bigger. Other YouTubers either can't or don't want to risk doing this. But Jimmy's walking on a tightrope where he could go bankrupt at any minute.
For the last like 8 or 9 years, like every dollar I've made, I just spent it the next month on content. And I just did that every single month, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and here we are.
And this is called leveraging capital. He's using money to make more money. It's the same reason why rich people invest in companies. They leverage their money to make more money. But in Jimmy's case, he's investing in his own business. However, there's one key reason why he's losing $83 million a year, because he is not fully leveraging the third most important thing. Like most YouTubers, Jimmy sells merch, hoodies, caps, trousers, and even socks. But this isn't very scalable. How many times would you need to buy a jumper? Once? Maybe twice? There's only so many jumpers that any one person can need. Plus, he's competing against all the other YouTubers. He has to convince people to buy his merch instead of their merch. And that can be very difficult. So instead, he needed to create something that could be sold again and again and again. And what could have been better than a simple chocolate bar? It's something that everyone can buy, it doesn't matter how old or young you are, most people are going to enjoy it. And it only costs a few dollars, so it's easy for people to buy it again and again and again. If Jimmy spent a day filming a new video, it might bring in a few $1 million in ad revenue. And I know that sounds like a lot of money, but if he spent that same day working on a chocolate bar, he now creates an asset which can be sold millions and millions of times without any extra work from Jimmy. He's creating massive leverage in his business.
Most people don't even get anywhere near that kind of viewership. And so it's like the beauty is creating the model where we turn around and we use that to sell products, sell a couple $100 million of that a year, and then we use that to put it back into the content.
But Jimmy isn't leveraging products anywhere nearly enough. And thankfully for Jimmy, I have a solution to his $83 million problem. And it will help him to create even bigger and crazier videos, or to even help more people in need. Whenever you sell products, you need to think about who will buy them. If he picks the wrong audience, he'll continue to lose money. If we had to guess who Jimmy's audience is, what kind of people do you think it would be?
I'm gonna go hide this, and whoever finds it first wins the island. All right, blindfold him. Blindfold. Blindfold. Blindfold.
All right, we're blindfolded.
Given the style and editing of his videos, I think his main audience is kids, probably between the ages of 10 and 16. And sure, he'll have a ton of other people in his audience too. I'm sure there's loads of YouTubers around the world who would love to learn how to grow a channel like Mr. Beast. They'd want to know all of his secrets that go on behind the closed doors. I bet if he released a course on growing a YouTube channel, plenty of people would buy it. But it wouldn't be a lot of people. Think about how many people want to start a YouTube channel versus how many people like chocolate. And there's a clear difference. So for Jimmy, he wants to go after that larger market of people. But even then, he needs to pick the right product to sell, and that's not easy. If he picks the wrong product, he'll waste a ton of money creating something that people don't buy. The first thing he needs to think about is how will people receive the product? And we've got two main methods. He could sell more physical products like his chocolate bar, but they come with a problem. They need to be manufactured and shipped, and that all costs money. A $30 t-shirt might cost him $10 to manufacture, but a digital product, that costs nothing to ship and nothing to produce. So a $30 digital product will give him $30 in profit. And it's not just what we sell, but how we sell it. We can either sell it as a one-off purchase or an ongoing subscription. Think like paying for your Netflix account. The YouTuber Mark Rober has a mission to get kids interested in engineering. So he created a subscription box that helps kids learn engineering concepts by building toys. And every month, the person will pay and they'll receive a new toy through the door.
The Crunch Labs Build Box is a monthly toy that gets delivered to you, where we build it together and then explore all the juicy physics that make it work.
And once Mark has someone hooked on his box, the parents are happy to keep paying because the kids are entertained and they're learning new skills. It becomes a win-win situation where Mark gets happy customers and his business gets to grow every single month. A subscription product like this would be perfect for Jimmy's audience. But instead of a physical product, what do you think we should do? Yep, we should go for a digital product. And we create something that nobody else in the world can create. A product that would be unique to Jimmy. There's a lot we could offer here, but we need to leverage Jimmy. If we create a product around him and his content, nobody else can replicate that. Instead of trying to compete with other merch sellers, we are now operating in a category of one. Jimmy versus nobody else. Maybe we could offer behind the scenes access to the world of Mr. Beast, doing exclusive content and giveaways to his fans. Or Jimmy could produce exclusive do-it-yourself challenge videos where subscribers receive a set of instructions and videos each month. These guide people on how to successfully complete their own unique and entertaining challenges. But how did I realise that he's losing $83 million a year? He gets 2.3 billion views a month on YouTube, and if we could get 0.0001% of those people to buy $7 a month digital subscription, that's 230,000 subscribers each month. Every month we'll lose some customers but gain new ones, and by the end of the year that will bring in $83 million into his business, and it only grows from there. End of year 2 it would be $153 million. Jimmy, give me a call.